Okay, you guys, here is my final video of 2022. We are going into 2023 tomorrow, which I think I'll upload this and it will be tomorrow. So, Happy New Year! I wanted to talk about my channel for this next year and what I have in my heart and my soul that I want to try and stick to, and talk about the future of my channel and what I want to do with it, and yeah, all of that jazz. So this is just a little sit and talk with me type of video. If you want, grab yourself some coffee. I left mine in the other room, which is so me. I think it's my second coffee that I've attempted to drink today. Anyways, I just want to have a more fulfilling year, and this time every year I get really reflective, and I actually was doing some one-on-one coachings at work, and asked for input from my team on, like, past supervisors, leaders that have inspired them. And one of them had brought up how they had a past supervisor that not only talked about goals but had action plans. And for whatever reason, that conversation like stuck with me. It came with me home, and I realized that I am a dream weaver, which I knew that already. I like to weave dreams. I like to think about things, but I rarely ever like sit down and break down my dreams into action plans. And so this 2023 year, I really want to hone in on, what I want and how to get there, like that extra step of how to get there and breaking it down and doing it. So with all of that to be said, I want to talk to you guys about my goals for 2023. One of the things about me is I have a brain that is pretty hyperactivity, and it grabs on and lets go of things like throughout the day like crazy. I'm the woman that is, setting her phone down somewhere and having to use other electronic devices to find it. And I'm the one that will start a task, and before completing that task, I start 5 others. I'm just a very full-brained woman, and I always have a lot to do. And with all of that being said, I feel like my goals and my intentions just get lost in the chaos. And so I really want to focus on honing in my chaotic brain and focusing on things more, so that way I can feel more productive and I can see results of things that I know I truly, truly want. So one thing I did is, I'll show you guys. I ran into Michael's and I got myself a planner. It's just a simple, happy planner, but it gives me the capability to start putting in front of me what are my priorities, what's important to me. So that way, week by week by week, I can start putting down, what my action plan is for my goals, and to like keep them in mind. So this was like important step for me, I think, to do. And of course, in Raina fashion, I went and bought all the stickers, and I want more. I feel like it's just fun to lay these down on paper and then fill in the blanks and see what happens. So it's probably going to take me a good month before I figure out like layouts that I like and what's working for me. So this right here is my first goal, is honing in how to use a planner that works for me, that aligns with my action plans, and that it's something that I'm eager to do and work with. I think for me, what I'm gonna need with it is I'm gonna need an area for meal planning, because I do plan our dinners every night, but I also want to like build off of that and plan more eating for myself. And the reason is because I really want to get back into being calorie deficient. For me, when it comes to living a healthier lifestyle, I am a mindless eater, especially in the office. There's always things, and I even bring things. I am the culprit. I'm the one bringing in bagels or donuts or whatever, and then I partake. So I really want to be more intentional about what I'm eating throughout a full day. And the reason I like calorie deficient type programs is because there is no food off limits. You know what I mean? Like, I can have anything that I want. I just have to think like, okay, if I eat this, what's the rest of my day gonna look like? And I like that thinking instead, because I can really kind of like weigh what's important to me and just make smart choices. So I want to, on this channel, share my journey with finding things that fill me up, make me feel good, and as a end result, lose some of the excess weight that I'm carrying. For me, I've done a lot of mental health growth in 2022, and I've let go of this obsession of no longer being a young Raina, where she had no stretch marks, where she literally caused car accidents. Like, she was so just thin and attractive and vibrant and confident and all of these things. I was so hung up on letting her go that I've been mourning her basically since I've had children. And it would always like evolve into this toxic person inside of me, where then I started comparing myself to other women and like, how is it that they are able to be so close to what they were pre-children, where I'm like leagues away, and I would judge and compare my life to theirs. I mean, it was this toxic cycle, and it would even like root itself into the way that I felt my husband perceived me. And I started lying to myself and believing these lies. And I was in such a bad mental place for many years. This year, I really pulled myself back in and did a lot of reflecting on why I was feeling the things I was feeling and how I could detach from those lies. And I'm in such a better mental place to where now, literally the reason I want to lose weight has nothing to do with attention from others or how my husband perceives me or anything like that. For me, it's about fashion, I guess, is the way to put it. There are so many outfits that I want to wear, but when I go to the site and I go to shop, I can't find my size, or my size isn't even offered. I'm like a XL, XXL woman, and so many things max out at large. And I'm like looking at the measurements, I'm like, yeah, I'm not there, and I wish that I could shop here. Yes, I know that there are online sites that cater to curvier women, but one of the things I've noticed is price differences, like huge price differences. And for being an XL, XXL woman, I'm really only extra large in my stomach. I don't have big boobs. I do not have like banging thighs and butt. And a lot of those sites where they are trying to fit bigger sized women is they are also thinking I have bigger boobs, bigger arms, bigger legs. And I don't. I just don't. And so I know for me to feel more confident, I need to let go of some of my tummy weight. And then I can fit clothes. I can shop online, which is more convenient with my lifestyle of being a full-time working mom and all of that. So that is something that I'm going to be sharing here, and I want to be open and free about that, because I know sometimes people will see people doing calorie deficient things and they box it into this diet culture and all of that, and it can be a really negative place. It's been a negative place for me in the past, so I understand if I bring that content here and I'm sharing it with you guys and it's not good for you or healthy, or you're just not ready or whatever, and you need to come away from my channel, you don't want to see that, that's fine. For me, it's a journey, it's growth, it's caring about myself. I'm on blood pressure medicine, and because I'm on blood pressure medicine, I have to take another pill, and doctors have told me that they think my blood pressure would come down if I lost some weight, and it makes sense. So also, I'm somebody that hates taking pills. I got off birth control because I hate taking pills. So anyways, all of that to say, I am going to start including that into my vlogs. I want to share like lower calorie things that I find that are still really satisfying to eat. I want to share like some of my highlights of, you know, the new lifestyle that I'm getting into and some of the hard parts. I just want to share that part of my life, and that's really going to be centered around me and easy to film versus, you know, having the rest of my family involved who is not interested in being on camera, and nor am I interested in pulling them in. So there'll be more of that. I still very much love shopping, so I want to bring you guys along with me, whether it's shopping for home things or shopping for fashion or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause for 1 second because my 6-year-old has been screaming for mom for like 10 minutes. I have no idea why my husband hasn't helped him. So just hold on. Well, that was a super urgent matter of the 6-year-old was thirsty. Lord help me. Okay. Gosh, where did I even leave off? Okay, so we're talking about having healthier eating, which is something that I want to share. I want to go shopping and share either hauls or just take you guys into the store with me and share what I'm seeing, because I get so excited in retail stores. I don't know what to tell you. That's just who I am, and I'm not going to change that. And it's not like a, ooh, look what I got kind of thing. It's just I get really excited about things and I want to share them with you guys. And sometimes I share something that somebody's been looking for. There's been times like on my Instagram, I've shared something and they're like, oh my gosh, where did you find that? I'm missing that from my collection or whatever. And I'm like, yay, I helped them. Anyways, I want to focus on putting content out there that excites me and that is fun for me. What else? I want to do some mukbangs where maybe like every other week, every third week. I don't really want to have a schedule with it, but when I'm doing really, really good with my weight loss journey, I want to go celebrate that. And I am a foodie like through and through. I love mukbangs because I feel like it's such a good way to get to know people, because that's when they share personal things. I would love to like have a place too where if I see any questions come up throughout my comments, it would be like a dedicated space to like answer those things and track them. And so I want to have some sort of like Q&A mukbang where we go try something new and have it kind of be like a celebration moment too of something with my journey. I want to share a bit with my planner, like how I'm utilizing it, what's working, what isn't, because I feel like it's part of my action plan that's been missing, is having that routine of using lists to keep me focused. And I know for me too, with my planner, I'm gonna need to leave space for those impromptu desires and things that have me like pumped up, because I need to attack those things that day while I have that ambition and not put it out for later. So I think I just need to leave space in my to-do list to feed that fire that's inside me in the moment that it's there, because I'm constantly evolving and changing. And yeah, I think that's something I'm gonna need to do. What else? I just feel like I want this channel to truly reflect and be someplace I can look back on my growth and how I'm handling, you know, my work-life balance and achieving things at home. I feel like I've got a good grasp on what to do in the workplace. I have a separate planner there that I use, and it helps me track all the things that are going on. And then I come home and I make dinner, and then I just have a brain that's on fire, but there's no order to it. And I really want to bring order to my life and find routines and find things that excite me and create like opportunities to do fun things. I feel like because my life is so all over the place that I miss out on planning fun things like fun dates with my husband or going to events with friends, or these just moments in your life that you look back on, you're like, oh, I remember that was fun. Because I don't plan, I feel like I have less opportunities to do those things because I've got this mess in my head. So yeah, I think that's the bulk of what I'm going to be sharing on my channel. I'm going to definitely be using my planner to both film, edit, and upload and put it out there to help with the chaos and bring back the joy of connecting with you guys here. I have a very big soft spot to the YouTube community. I always have. I've met amazing people through this channel. Whether they create content or not, I've made friends here, and I know that this is such a beautiful platform if you stay true to yourself and humble and just appreciate that people come on and watch you and connect with you. I love all of those things, and I miss it very much. 2022 was just, I think because I became a supervisor in 2022, I put all of my focus into that to kind of get a good grasp of how to be a good supervisor, and I feel more comfortable in that role now and more confident with how I make decisions and how I handle things. And so now that I feel like that's more natural for me, I have this need to learn more and do more, and I feel like it's just a good time in my life to nourish myself and get there. So okay, I think that's the bulk of what I wanted to say. I am going to be cutting down on my social media intake. Effective tomorrow, I am going to disconnect from Instagram, and I'm going to disconnect from Facebook and do like more of like monthly check-ins there to just share with family and friends pictures I've probably taken with my kids and husband and whatever. And if they want to reach out to me, they can call me, they can stop by, they can, message me, and I will be here. But I just feel like social media is such a distraction for me and can also add to the chaos of my brain, because sometimes I can see something and it makes me look up a product, and then it gets me down a rabbit hole, and I will be so far down in the rabbit hole that my morning just became so unproductive, and then I'm rushing. Like, things like that happen that it's just not good for me and my mental health. So I need to cut some of those things out. I love watching YouTube, like as I cook dinners and as I like fold laundry and do things like that. And so I want to be able to have more time to watch YouTube versus the 10 seconds of everybody's TikToks and Instagrams. And my brain is too much for me to be adding other people's too much. So, okay, I think that's the bulk of everything that I wanted to say. I'm very excited for this year. I'm excited to see the content that I put together and the progress. I have it written down and checklists and all of those things. And in my planning for this next week, I'll put together an idea of what I want to put on this channel for my first official video. I guess this is my first official video of 2023, but I'm not filming in the year. So my first filmed video in 2023, I want to make sure that it's something that I'm excited about and pumped about, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for sticking with me and being so positive and all of that. I appreciate you guys, and leave me a comment down below if you made it this far, and let me know what your intentions are for this next year. They don't have to be goals, resolutions, whatever, or they can be, but I just want to know, like, what are your guys' intentions? What have you paused to reflect on your last year? And if you have, what are you wanting to do for yourself for this next year? I'd love to hear that. And also, if you guys have any questions, you're free to ask them at any time. I'll remind you guys in the videos, so that way it'll give me some things to answer in a future mukbang, because Mama's gonna hit some sort of goal and she's gonna go mukbang with you, and we're gonna eat something awesome. Okay, you guys, until next time, take care, love always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.